George Gershwin and Ira Gershwin were two of the most creative musical minds in American music history. They really captured the pulse of life around them in New York City, bringing together all of these streams of jazz, African American music, classical concert music, all together, and sparked a revolution in American music.
The work that they did cut across racial boundaries. It cut across cultural boundaries.
If you could characterize the Gershwins in one word, drive. It was a drive to be successful. It was a drive to be the best. It was a drive to do it more American than any other Americans. And maybe that's the beauty of the Gershwins.
They're leaders in American music of the 20th century, both in the songs they wrote and with George in the classical pieces he wrote. Nothing could be more American in their structure, in their form, the mixture of jazz, and the wonderful humor in Ira's lyrics.
The work of George and Ira was not only relevant, but it was relevant to so many different people.
One of our goals is for younger people to know who George and Ira Gershwin were. They should be aware of what went on in the last century to create this music.
Yeah, so that spot there, could really be the key to figuring this out.
The University of Michigan has unique access to all of the notated manuscripts, scores, recordings, letters, diaries of the Gershwin brothers.
At last, we have the possibility of actually having Gershwin's music heard the way Gershwin really wanted it to sound.
It's by reading all of these sources against one another that we're able to come as close as possible to sort of the true intentions of George Gershwin and his music and Ira Gershwin and his lyrics.
Bringing the initiative and the critical edition into a university setting will benefit everyone. They'll get a better understanding of the Gershwins as artists and their method of working.
One of the things I'm most excited about is the way the Gershwins' creativity is inspiring the creativity of students today.
I've always adored Gershwin's music because I believe they walk the perfect line between classical and popular culture.
We have students who are taking on the music of the Gershwins and not just performing it the way George would have done it, but actually following George's inspiration of bringing sort of their own imagination of popular music and popular culture in combination with George's melodies and Ira's lyrics to create new works of art and new arrangements of George's music for a new generation.
Yeah. To be able to really pour myself deeply into the music has completely transformed the way I think of the violin and music in general. That was the magic of Gershwin.
Jazz musicians absolutely loved the music of the Gershwins and recorded it countless times. And the big band, we often do great arrangements of his music as well.
With my background in jazz and improvisation, I added a lot of different elements to the piece to make it more interesting for our collaboration. So we added different embellishments in certain sections of the piece in order to make it more personal.
The way we dance to.
The George and Ira Gershwin Critical Edition is not just a research project, it's actually the catalyst for a whole series of educational events here at the University of Michigan. We're going to involve students not only in doing the work on the edition project, but we'll have symposia, classes, and performances that will involve students into sort of celebrating the Gershwins' art, but also making sure that our work in the research side is as polished and excellent as can possibly be.
It's just a tremendous opportunity for us to engage in a very serious, scholarly way in the incredible work that they generated.
To have this whole body of music looked at is amazing.
For me, the magic of the Gershwins is the magic of American culture, of sort of breaking down barriers to find new qualities of cultural expression.
This project is the first step in scratching the surface. on the legacy of George and Ira Gershwin.